I've asked myself this question more times than I want to admit. Was she cheating? I don't even know why my brain keeps going there. I don't have proof. I don't have screenshots. I don't have some big moment where I caught her. All I have is how everything ended. Because the way she left didn't make sense. One normal day we're together. Next thing I know, she sends a short text saying she wants to break up. No explanation, no conversation, just done. Then she blocks me. That's the part that really sticks with me. Because people don't usually block someone they care about. They block someone they don't want to deal with, or someone who knows too much. And then I hear she moved to another school, and she's already being seen with another guy, a big guy, and my mind just starts connecting dots, even if I don't want it to. I start thinking, did this start before we broke up? Was she already talking to him while she was with me? Was I just the safe option until something better showed up? And that thought hurts more than the breakup itself. Because if she cheated, then everything we had feels fake. Like I was there, but not really chosen. I look back at moments now and they feel different. Times when she was distant. Times when replies were slow. Times when I felt like something was off, but I ignored it. And I hate that I ignored it. I hate that part of me wants to blame myself again. Like maybe if I was better, she wouldn't have looked somewhere else. Maybe if I was more confident, more exciting, more whatever, she wouldn't have needed someone else. But then I stop and think, even if she did cheat, would knowing for sure actually help me? Or would it just give my pain a clear shape? Because right now, the not knowing is torture. But knowing might be worse. Knowing would mean accepting that I trusted someone who didn't respect me, that I gave my time and feelings to someone who was already halfway gone. And part of me doesn't want to believe that, because believing that makes me feel stupid, like I missed something obvious. So I stay stuck in the middle, not knowing, guessing, replaying things that already happened. And the truth is, I'll probably never know. She's not going to explain herself. She's not going to give me honesty now. She already chose silence. So I'm left with this question that keeps looping in my head. Was she cheating? Or am I just trying to find a reason that hurts less than she just didn't choose me? I don't have an answer. All I know is that wondering about it is slowly eating me. And I don't know if it's something I need to let go of or something I need to finally accept. I just know it still bothers me. And yeah, that's the truth. After that thought settled in my head, everything started to look different. Little things. Stuff I didn't care about before. Like how sometimes she'd take way longer to reply than usual. Or how she'd say she was busy but never really say with what. Or how plans would suddenly change last minute. At the time, I told myself I was overthinking. I literally remember thinking, don't be that insecure guy. Don't ruin this. I wanted to be chill. I wanted to be understanding. I wanted to be the good boyfriend. So every time something felt off, I talked myself out of it. I'd say things like, she wouldn't do that to me. She's not that type. If she had a problem, she'd tell me. I trusted her way more than I trusted my instincts. Looking back, that's probably the part that hurts the most. Not that she might have cheated, but that I ignored myself. There were moments where I felt like I was competing with something I couldn't see. Like I was present, but not fully there. Like her attention was split. And I remember one specific moment where I thought, if she wanted to be here, she'd be here. That thought scared me, so I buried it. After the breakup, everything hit at once. The silence, the blocking, the fact that she moved on so fast. That's when the depression really kicked in. I'd wake up already tired. Not physically, mentally. Like my brain was already exhausted before the day even started. I stopped enjoying things I used to like. Games felt empty. Music just reminded me of her. Even random places started triggering memories. And the worst part was the self-doubt. I kept thinking, maybe I wasn't enough. Maybe she needed something I couldn't give. Maybe that other guy had what I didn't. That thought messes with your head. Because once you start comparing yourself to someone you've never even met, you always lose. There was this moment, I remember it clearly, where I was sitting alone and it hit me. Even if she cheated, even if she didn't, I was already broken either way. So what do I even do with that? Part of me wants answers, proof, something solid so I can stop guessing. Another part of me is skeptical now. Not just of her, but of my own judgment. Like, if I miss this, what else am I blind to? And now I'm stuck in this weird place. Trying to move on, but still analyzing the past. Trying to heal, but still checking old memories. Trying to be logical while my emotions are still loud. I think what I can do now is this. Stop blaming myself for being naive. Because being trusting doesn't mean I was stupid. It just means I cared. And I think I need to stop chasing certainty. Because sometimes there isn't a clean answer. Sometimes all you get is silence, and you have to build meaning yourself. I'm not fully there yet. I'm still skeptical, still guarded, still questioning. But I'm starting to realize something uncomfortable. Whether she cheated or not, the relationship still ended the same way. And maybe that's the part I need to accept before I can actually move forward. I'm not healed, but I'm more aware than I was. And if I'm being honest, I don't think knowing the truth would fix anything. It feels like it would, but it wouldn't. If she cheated, it would hurt in a clean, sharp way. Like, okay, that's the reason, that's the answer. But then what? I'd still be left with the same empty space. I'd still have to rebuild myself without her. And if she didn't cheat, that might actually hurt more. Because then it means she just chose to leave. No big betrayal, just a decision. Either way, the outcome doesn't change. So here's what I think now. I think I was naive, but not in a bad way. I trusted someone I cared about. That's normal. I think I ignored my instincts because I didn't want to lose her. That's human. And I think I punished myself way too much afterward for things I didn't even know were happening. If I could give myself advice back then, I'd say this. Pay attention to how someone makes you feel, not what they say. If something feels off consistently, it probably is. You don't need proof to feel uncomfortable. But also, don't let suspicion turn you into someone bitter. One relationship ending badly doesn't mean everyone is like that. It just means that one ended badly. What I'm trying to do now is stop digging, stop replaying, stop needing a final answer. Because closure doesn't always come from the other person. Sometimes it comes from deciding you're done hurting yourself. I'm also learning that trust doesn't mean being blind, and love doesn't mean ignoring red flags just to keep someone around. If someone wants to be with you, you won't feel confused all the time. You won't feel like you're competing with ghosts. You won't feel replaceable. And if you do feel that way, that's already telling you something. So my advice, to myself really, is this. Don't chase people who choose silence. Don't build stories in your head just to stay attached. And don't shame yourself for loving deeply. I don't regret caring. I regret staying stuck. I'm still skeptical, still healing, still learning. But I'm choosing to move forward without answers now. Not because it's easy, but because staying here hurts more. That's where I'm at.